Is this thing on? Let's see what we got going on here. Just trying to get this to work. I think it's working. Wait for some people to get in here. Yeah, I'm just doing some work. So we're gonna probably make the little announcement on the next challenge, the Trench or Treat, all the good stuff. I'm going to make an official announcement, but I just verbally tell you kind of now the structure. Hey guys, I'm on Facebook Live. Come kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Good night. Love you.
Rock on the bed.
Oh, all right.
Dad wants you to, Mom needs you to do the beehive.
Okay. Give me a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so this contest is going to be cool because there's going to be a shit ton of prizes. That's the main difference. But the other part about it is there's a couple of components. We're going to make this really legit where you're going to do before and after pictures. So I'll probably announce it on the 15th, what we're doing and how it works, and it'll give you a couple of weeks to sign up. You'll probably fill out a form and email, submit your pictures. I'll show you the pictures. They're like you hold up a newspaper, probably the USA Today, at some point in the month of this month in August. And then it'll end right pretty much Thanksgiving. Not everyone's going to submit pictures. The people who submit pictures are the only ones eligible for the massive amount of prizes. And I mean massive. I think there's anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 of free supplements to the two winners, a male and a female. So whoever submits before and after pictures, which by the way, only I will see. So right now you'll send me a before picture. And then at the end, you'll send me the after picture. And then, we'll figure out which one looks the best. These are not public pictures. Only I'm going to look at them. So there's a male winner and a female winner. So the people that join, that submit pictures, are the only ones who are eligible for, like I said, anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 each of free supplements. These are retail. So you're talking, it's almost a $10,000 total prize package split among two winners. In addition, because I know a lot of you guys are probably just either embarrassed or can't be bothered. So if you don't want to submit pictures, but you still want to be part of this, like we always do, and you want to feel like you're part of something, what we're going to do is we're going to have a drawing at the end of the contest, maybe for like $500 to $700 worth of free products from various companies. So you'll still join. You'll submit an email. You say, I join. I give you permission to email me because I'm going to be emailing you weekly updates. I have codes for all the sponsors. We have sponsors, so they have anywhere from 15 to 20% discount codes. So I'm going to keep emailing you, remind you about all these codes because you might want to buy stuff throughout the whole contest, but you don't have to buy anything if you don't want to. It's not required. But if you're looking to buy something like a protein powder or some sort of keto-related product, you're going to get discounts. So weekly, I'll be sending you those emails. So when you sign up, the email is giving me permission basically to email you once in a while some codes. I'll post it in the group. So again, the only way you can qualify for the main winnings, which is thousands and thousands of dollars of free product, keto and low-carb related supplements, foods, swag, stuff like that, is if you submit before and after pictures. If you're shy, but you really want to be part of something, you don't want to do the pictures, that's fine. You'll still be eligible for the small winnings at the end. There'll just be like a random drawing, like a random number picked, and somebody will win that. So that just gives you incentive to just sign up. Just say, all right, I'm part of this thing, and you commit to it. But the main thing we're looking for is who looks better. So these past contests were like, all right, maybe I'm going to do 20 push-ups, or maybe I'm losing 20 pounds. This is truly before and afters. The numbers really don't matter. So get a tan. You know how that works. Get good lighting. You know how that works. So all the tricks of the book, books, all the tricks of the trade. So if you lose 20 pounds, great. And someone else loses 21 pounds, great. But depends on who looks better. It's like a bodybuilding show. So the scale doesn't matter. The body fat percentage doesn't matter. So again, the contest is all about before and afters. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can use pictures from when you were like 13. That's cool. But it has to be verified. Otherwise you can't be you're not going to be eligible to win, even if you are the best looking at the end. So that's why I say just get like the USA Today for any time in the month of August. I don't care when you do it. You could do it tomorrow. You can do it at the end of the month. And just get a before picture. And again, I'll probably post it up in the group, but you know how you've seen these ads, you've seen how they do. They hold up a piece of paper or they tape it to the wall behind them, but close enough so I can see the date and see the picture so I can look online and see if it's the correct date. You probably do like a front picture with no shirt on. Women, obviously, you're going to wear a sports bra. Side picture with your belly hanging out, whatever. No one sees these but me. Now, at the end of the contest, if you're very proud of your before and afters, we'll put those up to show the winners, okay? But again, a male winner, a female winner, and you can only win if you submit the pictures. I have to see before and after pictures. It's a real contest. Again, each winner is going to get anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 of free low-carb, keto-related products. Then the other option, if you're just too shy and you really don't want to submit pictures, or maybe your contest for yourself is maybe just doing 25 pull-ups. So it's not before and afters. So you also will join. There's a website form that you're going to fill out. I'll get your email. And you'll join and you'll be eligible. Like I said, at the end, there'll be like a random drawing for a couple hundred people, whoever joins. And you'll get, like I said, $500-600 worth of free supplements. So there's still freebies for the people that are not really going for the grand prize before and after. So that'll be there. It's going to last like 3 months. We're talking late August. And then basically Thanksgiving Day, it's over, or maybe a couple days before, so we can pretty much tally up everything and announce who wins, and then enjoy yourself on Thanksgiving Day. That's why, go first, Scott. That's why I do these on a day where you can eat, because I know most of you are going to eat, so why not end the contest the day you're going to eat? So I think it's a good idea doing this. There's a ton of free product. I mean, we got ISO poofs, we got frozen keto meals. I'm going to show you all these pictures soon. We got like all these snacks and powders and I mean, bone broths. I mean, it's so much stuff, I think we got like the low carb protein bars coming, ice creams. I mean, it's everything we all know. All these brands that we've all shopped and eaten before, they're all pretty much part of this. Probably a handful, 7 or 8. Some of them didn't want to be part of it only because they got triggered when they hear we were doing a contest before and after. They just said, I'd rather just give you free product and don't mention that I'm a sponsor, which some people are doing. So I think this is going to help you, motivate you. I mean, hey, who doesn't want $4,000 or $5,000 worth of supplements and, low carb related product? One company, which I'll talk about, is going to send you a bunch of prepared meals, like keto meals. They're really cool, like chicken and tacos, all that stuff. Almost like real good pizzas. That guy, similar stuff like that. But these are meals. So that's one of the guys who are sending free stuff. You're gonna get. Oh man, we got powdered peanut butter. Oh my god, I got all different flavors. I got salted caramel. These are all low carb, very low carb, and peanut butter and jelly flavor. I mean, there's so many different things. ISO poofs. There's tons of ISO poofs for free. Tons of low carb bars, tons of low carb snacks. I mean, look, a lot of these things are snacks, even though snack treats are for babies, all that shit. But I got to get you freebies, and most of these keto companies are selling food. That's what they are. There will be like protein powders and stuff like that. I got a company doing that. But again, you have to submit the before and after pictures, or you're not going to qualify. Again, 1 male winner, 1 female. And it's anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 of free product. I mean, the box that we're going to send you is ridiculously big. It's like a freaking, I don't know. It's just big, So that's what you get to win. 1 male, 1 female. Before and after pictures are required. If you're too shy, you don't want to do it, you're like, you still sign up. You still give me permission to email you. And you'll be part of it. And you'll all be entered. Basically, the non-eligible for the grand prize will all be into a pool. And you'll win maybe $500 worth of free product, something like that. We haven't really decided yet. at that point in time, all these little teasers I'm giving you with my products will be fully out there. You're going to get free shit from me too. I'm going to also, in that random winner, going to give you a free month of coaching with weekly phone calls, which for me, that's a fortune. I wouldn't even tell you what people pay me for that because you would think I'd be lying. Okay. You think a mortgage is pricey. You have no clue. So you're getting a free month of that. Okay. Jeremy's going to be involved doing some coaching. So at some point, Jeremy's going to get his ass over here and stop eating at the buffet. And he's going to let you know that anybody want to cheat? Hey, Jeremy's got some coaching available. Probably have a discount for this contest. So if you guys really want to push the envelope and really want to win, he'll help you too. Okay, he'll get you going. We'll look at your macros, get you started. Let me read what you're saying. That's nice. I want to lose, but you can, as long as the picture is taken in August of this year. I don't really care. Just as long as it's August, okay? Because it's not so structured that it has to be exactly the date. I just need the picture in August of 2019. The ending is basically November 28th. That's Thanksgiving. So maybe I'll officially make it the ending maybe the 25th. I don't know, for an even number. I'm not really sure, but we'll figure it out. It's only a couple of days. But the 28th is basically Trench or Treat. That's the grand prize that we all get because now you get to eat. Maybe you're not going to eat crazy. So that's why I always end these challenges on a food-related day because, you know, Valentine's Day or Christmas or whatever you celebrate. So because you know you're going to end up cheating. So why not work hard? Why not earn those carbs? So in a couple of days, I'm going to announce where you send me the pictures, where you sign up. Okay. By the end of the week, I'll have pictures of some of the prizes. They're still coming in. I had wanted to get them in my hand now, but I don't have all of them because a lot of these companies needed approval from the CEO to do all these freebies. I mean, each company, they're spending a lot. They're on average $7,000 to $1,000 of free products. So they got to get that approved. So, and like I said, tons of ISO proofs. I think I have to look. I think each winner gets maybe 10 boxes. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. And if you've seen those boxes, they're huge. So I'll send a notice probably on August 15th. I'll make a big post where to email me, where to submit the pictures. That automatically registers you. That gives me permission to email you once in a while. It gives the sponsors permission to email you once in a while. All they're going to be emailing you is like those generic emails you get. Hey, we got 20% off on whatever, low-carb protein powder. It's a welcome email, okay? Same thing you'll get from me. And like I said, my products, the new ones that are coming out, they're phenomenal. They'll be there and there'll be freebies. In fact, I'll be giving stuff away throughout the whole contest from my stuff. So we're going to have fun with that because it's my stuff. At my cost, I can afford to constantly give these things away. These other companies are not going to just keep giving these things away. Doug, you can't hear me. They can hear me. Doug, put on your volume, bro. But yeah, if you have any questions, it's simple. Before and after pictures, I'll put up an example of how to do it. It's easy. You've seen these pictures all over the internet. You just type in before and after pictures with a newspaper. You see them. Front and side, shirt off, girls with a sport bra. You're setting pictures. They're physical pictures. This is a before and after physique contest. I'm not looking for bodybuilders. I expect people to be out of shape. I've seen it all. I've seen people who were 500 pounds. I've seen people that were 200 pounds. So whatever you send me, you know, don't be embarrassed. Okay. You know, just before and afters. I wish I had a picture here to show you, but you know how they work. So I'm going to give you the full instructions in a couple of days. Don't worry, August 15th. Because on August 13th, we have another announcement. There's a brand out there that's introducing a new line of something, and they want me to announce it, the first one. And then we're going to have a contest, a giveaway for their new product. So we're going to do a quick giveaway before the contest starts. It happened to fall in the same week. It's just unrelated. So you guys get free shit. I love free shit. My wife doesn't because there's no more room in my house. So again, I'll show you how to do the pictures. They're just those typical, like, you know how it is. They look like, they look sloppy in the before picture, and then they got a tan, they're smiling. It's all bullshit, but I want to see real changes. The winner is the one that has the most drastic change, okay? It's not biggest loser where the one who loses the most weight, because the ones who lose the most weight don't always look the best. This is just who looks the best, who shows the biggest improvement. Okay. Yeah, get fat, get real fat and take that picture. I used to do that when I used to enter contests. I would get real fat, take that picture, and then within a week I dropped 10 pounds anyway. So do that, Ashley. I don't care what you do, but I want to see drastic changes. So a female winner, a male winner, then a group participation for the people that for whatever reason they don't want to participate with pictures that only I'm going to see. And you'll get into a drawing for some freebies at the end of the contest. And you're going to be getting probably weekly posts from me. I'm probably going to show you weekly different sponsors' products and tell you what codes to use to buy them. Like one of the guys is sending me some phenomenal like homemade low-carb cookies next week. They're so good. It's not a big famous brand, but they're fresh and they're better than any famous brand. So, I have a bunch of frozen meals that you're not getting the ones I have. I'm using those for pictures. But the company that's using those are going to send you those directly to the winners. But I just have them for picture purposes. I have hundreds of ISO proofs I could take pictures of if I need to. Like I said, I got these peanut butter powders. I got about 150 of these, all different flavors. It's insane. Insane. Look at this. You ready for this one? This is chocolate. I got peanut butter and jelly. These are nice. These are like PB2, 1 gram of fat, 2 net carbs. It's peanut butter powder. I got another company that they're coming out with a keto protein that I've been helping them on. They were originally asking me to help them, and it was basically butter chugger macros. And I said, dude, you want to sell a 20-gram fat keto protein? I mean, yeah, I get it. So we got them down to, I don't know, maybe like 8 or 9 grams of I don't know what fat. I forget what he's using. It could be coconut oil, MCTs, avocado. I think some avocado oil in there. It's not bad. A couple of net carbs, and then most of the protein is pea protein isolate, and I think chia, whatever. It's what he wants. So he'll be part of that too. You get some of those freebies. Trying to think what else. Yeah, you know what? I might even get you legit almond butters and stuff like that. I'm still working on it. There's going to be companies coming in at the end that are still working on it. Oh, those cheese crisps, those cheese crisps, I forget the name of the crispy cheese cracker things. I got those. We're giving those away. Actually, that's a giveaway during the contest. They're not really doing much sponsoring. But I got my buddies over at Boo Bars, BHU. They're going to give a bunch of keto low-carb bars, low-carb cookie dough bites. Again, this is all food and treats. I mean, that's what you keto people love. I'm not all about that, but that's what they sell, so that's the free shit you're going to get. One of them has a keto meal protein powder, like a 75-25% macro. That's what it is. Bone broth, and even ketones. There's one it's ketones with a probiotic built in. So if you like your ketone powder, you're getting a free ketone powder. It's pineapple flavor. It's phenomenal. We might even get blueberry in time. I don't know yet. What else do they have? MCT powders. Oh yeah, so Keto Sports, which is huge, Patrick Arnold, they're going to send some cool stuff too. I think they're doing MCT powders, maybe some shirts, one of their ketone products, Keto Sports, one word, by Patrick Arnold. He's the reason why we have powdered or any ketone product. He is the godfather of BHB. He is the man. So his stuff, if I was ever going to buy, is one of the top 2 I would ever buy. I don't have to buy them because I get them for free. I use them only after my carb up, as many people know. So you're going to get ketones, MCT powders, all that shit you guys like, and probably could use. You're going to get some of my free product. You're going to love that. I'm going to be giving away stuff throughout the whole contest. I think within about 6 weeks, I'll have maybe 3 good products in. And one of them is such a massive seller that I've been selling it to local sport teams and stuff, and they've been using it, and that's why I've been lazy to release it, because I don't need to. I've been selling it to them unlabeled. They know what it is. They trust me. So now you're going to get it, what they've been using, the football teams, my son's football team. It's phenomenal as shit. Excuse my French. But it's a game changer. There's nothing like it out there. Everything out there is garbage, watered down crap for $50. So you're going to have some fun with that. So yeah, a lot of free crap, a lot of discount codes. I mean, you're going to get 15 to 20. The Keto Diesel is the code for every brand. So every company, there's going to be like 10 sponsors. Keto Diesel will be there 15 or 20% off, which I'll constantly remind you. You know, there'll be at least a weekly post, maybe like Mondays. Hey guys, here's the sponsors. Here's their codes. Here's their websites. And maybe every week or every couple of days, I'll do a little Facebook Live on one of the companies, maybe some pictures, just so you can see what they got. Like my friend Ralph, I showed you this the other day. This is his Fit Body Fasting Fuel. It's like an adaptogen. It's pretty awesome stuff right here that you take during your fasting. It doesn't break your fast. He originally created this and spent tens of thousands of dollars. And then I broke the news to him. I said, dude, you don't want all those amino acids in there. And he goes, oh, shit. I go, they're not going to buy it. But you really shouldn't be afraid of the aminos. People say, do aminos break a fast? Yeah, but so what? Sometimes breathing can break a fast. It doesn't matter at the end of the day for 99% of the people. But this is really cool stuff. So we're going to get this. There's codes for this. I think I posted the website already. It's IF, like intermittent fasting, and number 4, life. if4life.com, 15% off Keto Diesel. This is really cool stuff. I think the main ingredient is moringa, whatever, you know, matcha tea, and then gynostemma, which I love. That's like an autophagy promoter. You know how they sell those pills that are carb blockers? This is like an autophagy promoter, and it's in one of my new products coming out too. It's phenomenal stuff. It's groundbreaking. No one really uses it because it's a fortune, but it's in one of my products, so it's like a pro-autophagy pill. So this stuff, it's like, it's really good stuff. It has natural caffeine in the green tea, and it's just good stuff. It actually has a little bit of sodium in here too, some electrolytes and some potassium. So that's one. I don't think I have much else over here, but just a lot of stuff that you guys are going to get. I'm looking around my office if I have anything in here. I really don't. I have it all at my other office, my real office. It's all in storage, and then some stuff in the garage. This is honey flavored peanut butter powder. This stuff is phenomenal. Their salted caramel, coconut is insane. Their peanut butter jelly, toasted coconuts. Oh, I don't even like coconut, and this stuff is good. Trying to think what else. Yeah, so just a bunch of stuff you guys are gonna get. So I think that should motivate you to do the contest. I mean, who the hell doesn't like free shit? I love free shit more than anybody. But it's gonna be a lot. I mean, the size of the box that you guys are gonna get, I don't even know how I'm gonna do it, because I already went to the post office and they said we can't take this box. This is 108 inches. We can't take this box. It doesn't, you know, unless you want to, you know, charge $200 in shipping. So it's probably going to be a big FedEx box. Each of you guys, it's going to look like a refrigerator box. It's huge. So it'll be fun. Yeah, so I'll make the announcement on the 15th, official. On the 13th, I want you to look out for a post from me, because we have a company doing a new line of their products, and I'm the only one who's announcing it. And then on the 14th, you can order. And then on the 14th, they want to do a giveaway. So they're going to give me their Facebook group specifically to their company, and they're going to give away a case of their stuff. I consume their product, trust me. I don't consume this new line of it. It's brand new, but I consume what they have for a very long time. So I think that's pretty much it. And as more things come along, I'll tell you. But we got more sponsors every day. I'm waiting on this one big company to get our approval. But like I said, most of it's like supplements, protein powders, keto-related stuff, ketones, MCT powders, peanut butter powders, meals, cookies, low-carb cookies, low-carb bars. You know, this is Trinch or Treat. Trinch or Treat. That's part of it too. So you're gonna get a lot of stuff. It's like I've never seen so much stuff before. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna carry it to the post office. Now, the reason why I have this stuff is because I don't want you guys getting burnt at the end. You know, like, I don't want there to be winners and all of a sudden these guys, they don't pony up and send you the product. So that was the agreement, that I need everything in my hand so I can be responsible and I know that I have it. So, you know, I'll take pictures. You know, I think each winter is going to have maybe 5 feet high of crap. Oh, it's so funny. I'm sorry. It's just so much crap. So it should be a good time. So if there's any questions, just post it up in the group. If you want to search the hashtag November 28th reveal or November 28th challenge, click and search that hashtag, because I've been talking about it a little bit. But I think on the 15th of this week, I'm going to announce it. And then you're going to have about 2 weeks to sign up, because some of you are going to, oh, I don't want to take pictures. I'm embarrassed. Well, it's fine. You should be embarrassed, because when you're done, you're not going to be embarrassed. And no one's going to see anything but me. At the end, the winners should have their before and after shown publicly so that people can see, wow, you made a great change, and you'll be proud of your change. But for now, don't be afraid of the pictures. And if you don't want to submit the pictures, then you'll still be eligible for a drawing at the end. You'll get a few products, nothing crazy, just to motivate you. And you're going to get, on a mailing list of me and maybe a dozen of these sponsors that all sell low-carb products. And they're going to give you discount codes and all that stuff. So you're saving money throughout the whole thing. Unfortunately, I can't get Dimetized ISO 100 to do anything. They don't do stuff like this. They're a billion-dollar company, since that's my protein of choice. But I have another one that, in fact, I like even better. It's grass-fed whey. Fruity Pebbles are inside. It's insane, but I don't think I'm going to offer it, only because just shipping alone doesn't make any sense. I would have to buy thousands of bottles, and I don't sell protein, but it could be there at some point. But I got a bunch of other stuff that's useful. No gimmicky shit, no candies and stuff, but I got really potent stuff coming for various forms of the ketogenic diet. SKD, CKD, TK. We got all different things for all 3 of them. It's really cool. That glucose disposal is really a game changer, and I've been using that formula since the 90s. I've only improved on it since technology has gotten better and new products have been brought to the market and prices have come down. Like the most common and most well-known glucose disposal agent is a alpha-lipoic acid, or even chromium picolinate. Chromium has been around since the 90s. I used to buy that stuff. But chromium and ALA used to be around for a while. Alpha-lipoic acid, when it first came out, and that's when I knew Lyle McDonald, I used to buy it from Germany by the kilo, and it was like $800. And I would buy it and ship it, and I would part it out. Everybody would get 100 grams, and I would put it in baggies, and I'd mail it to people. We'd split the cost. I didn't make any money. But ALA has come down so much in price, and so have these other really good ingredients that I added. And some of these ingredients you can't even pronounce, but they're phenomenal for lowering blood glucose. They're phenomenal for emptying liver glycogen that's going to speed up entry into ketosis. They're phenomenal for shuttling carbs into the muscle and not into your fat adipose tissue when you carb up or have a snacks in it. I don't like to refer to these things as carb blockers or cheat meal defense, even though in a way they are. That's not really what they're for. But they're phenomenal. There's autophagy promoters in this product. There's AMPK promoters, HDL, LDL cholesterol helpers. I mean, it's not just a carb up product. It's an all-in-one glucose disposal health supplement. It's really phenomenal. I pay pricing consultants, and they scan the industry for what something should sell for. And because I loaded this product up, they basically all told me the same thing, that I should be selling it for like $79. That's industry standard, because I really went a little overboard. But you know me, I'm not going to do that. So I don't know, $39 or $49 with discount code, something like that, for like a month's supply, because I'm just not going to charge that much money. But that's really what it should be. So that's what the blue pills are. So Scott's going to have some fun. Sometimes these blue pills will lower my blood glucose. It depends on the person. Bumps up my ketones. Depends on the person. It's specific. It's individual. And sometimes you don't notice much, but it's like taking vitamin C. We know it's good for you, but it's not like you're going to say, oh, wow, this vitamin C works great. We know it works. We know there's certain things like vitamin D is good for you. There's a lot of things that are good for you. CoQ enzyme, ubiquinol, but it's not like you can quantify and say, wow, today I woke up and I feel great because I'm taking vitamin C. No, but it's healthy. It's good for you, So that's kind of what we're doing. So again, the schedule for this week, August 13th, I'm making an announcement for a new line of product that this low-carb company is introducing to the market. You know this company, everyone knows them, they're huge, but they want me to be the first to announce it. They're not even announcing it. Then on the 14th, they're open for ordering, and then on the 14th, we're going to do a giveaway for these new products. You're going to like them. I mean, who doesn't like this stuff? This is stuff that everybody likes. So the blue pills will be out soon. I mean, I love them. I was joking to Scott the other day because there's one ingredient in there that's very potent. It's very healthy for you, and it actually has a sweet taste. And I burp it up sometimes, but it's not a bad burp. It's, you know, it's almost like burping up like citrus. Like, oh my God. But once in a while I burp it up because I put a lot in there. It's a very strong extract. I paid a lot of money for this extract. So once in a while you'll taste it like, oh, and it's good for you. It's real good. Lowers your blood glucose. It's good stuff. So I've been using that for a long time. That's going to be there. A couple other things that are going to be there. And then that anti-stress, anti-anxiety product. I don't know if you saw the other day the post I made. But I'm working on that. I even had the great Alex Leaf look at it, Mr. Super Nerd, and he was pretty impressed. He helped me tweak the formula because if I have his stamp of approval, that's like, you know, that's examine.com. He works for examine.com, and they review all different herbs and vitamins and stuff. So we're going to put down all clinical dosages of certain herbs and stuff, anti-cortisol, anti-stress, promotes relaxation, because I think, you know, that's, you know, some of the things I take is because I'm a meathead, and a lot of you guys, especially girls, you're not going to take the shit I take, but this stress stuff is universal. That's why I think it'll be a huge seller. It's not just for keto people. There are things in there that are going to be specific for certain keto problems, certain hormones that get out of whack too. So certain things are going to get reset, so to say, or, you know, improved a little bit by taking these pills. So it's a nice little setup. Again, this thing should be a fortune. It should be like $80, but I think it's going to be like 39 to 49 bucks. I don't know. I still got to look at my cost structure. So Margaret, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to do blue and white capsules. The blue, I love the blue, but I was thinking of going blue and white because the bottle is going to be blue and white. The bottle for the glucose disposal is going to have a medical theme to it. So it's going to look a little bit different than, you know what, let me get my current bottles. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. So this is what the labels looks like on the fish oil. This is the design, okay? It's going to be similar to this, but more, I wish I had something laying around. It'll look like a prescription bottle, not a brown one, but more like a rectangle. I don't have prescription pills here, but it'll look like that, okay? So it's going to be cool because I haven't decided on the name. I own glucosatrol.com, glucose control, basically. So I'm thinking of going with glucosatrol. Thinking about doing that. So yeah, so it's going to be like a blue and white pill, I think, just because that's a theme I'm going for. It's probably going to be called glucosatrol, and then under the bottom it'll say glucose disposal agent, nutrient partitioner, something like that. But I think I'm going to go with the blue and the white. I just wish I had pills to show. I don't have pills laying around. But it's not going to be like those brown amber bottles. It's going to look like a white metformin or a white glipizide or like a Viagra. But it's going to have a nice little cool theme to it. But, you know, those are the colors. Danny, you know, stupid stuff like pre-workouts. I mean, you know, like stimulants and shit like that. You know, there's only so many people that buy those things. I don't expect, you know, from all the research I've done and I hired companies, the average ketogenic dieter is a 44-year-old woman. Okay, that's the truth. So my target market is not you and me, though I'm bringing a couple of products to the market for keto meatheads, and you guys are going to love this shit. I take it now. But, you know, the anti-stress, anti-anxiety product is for everybody. You know, all walks of life. I'm going to give it to my parents, you know. Yeah, Margaret, it's good. So I own glucosatrol. In fact, I own relaxatrol.com. So relaxatrol could be the anti-stress product. But the only problem is another company has relaxitrol with an I. Mine's relaxatrol. I could probably get away. We'll figure it out. The relax pill I haven't decided on the color. I mean, there's millions of colors I could choose. It doesn't matter. It should just be white. But the glucosatrol going to be blue and white. Most of the stuff I'm releasing are not pills. They're powders. Most of the stuff coming out are powders. The anti-anxiety pill was a pill. In addition, I have something that is, I don't want to give too much away, but one of the products I have doesn't have any stimulants in it. Some people want stimulants. So I have a little standalone product with it. It's like a nootropic stimulant. I'm going to call it either Quick Stim or Alpha Stim. It has a couple little nootropics, a little caffeine, it's a nice little product that you can just take whenever you want in the morning or with this other product that I have coming out. So that will be a pill. I'm coming out with a standalone 5-HTP. We keep talking about this 5-HTP. I'm going to have potent ones, 200 milligram 5-HTPs. Those are coming out. That's not groundbreaking. I'm just going to offer a phenomenal price. I think it's 90 pills of 200 milligrams. So it's going to be awesome. I take that. I've been taking that for decades. So that's coming out. I think I'm going to come out with a, yeah. I think I'm going to come out. Yeah, the pills are in production. It takes a while. You know, the companies that I use, they produce product for some of the biggest companies you all know, and they are top of the food chain, so they get preference before B. You know, these guys are buying hundreds of thousands of bottles. I only buy a few thousand, so I'm on the back burner. So it'll take probably another month or two before I see stuff in hand. The stress anxiety pill, Julia, I'm having a conference call with my manufacturer on Monday because we're waiting on quotes on 2 trademark ingredients that are very expensive, but I really want in the product. And we're going to see if I can afford to make it happen, because he told me that the trademark ingredient is 37 times the price of any other ingredient in the bottle. And I'm like, holy Jesus. So, you know, that's where volume is. When I buy thousands of bottles, the price comes down. But again, I don't buy 100 to 200,000 bottles, and some of these big companies that you see in GNC, they do. So they get moved to the front of the list, and I'm kind of the little guy. But yeah, these things will be, there won't be, well, it's not a sleeping pill, but there's relaxation ingredients in there that absolutely will help you sleep. I'm not putting in melatonin for a lot of reasons, because it's not a sleeping pill, and melatonin is potent, and some people shouldn't touch that stuff, and some people should. But it's not a sleeping pill. I have a sleeping pill, snooze control. If you go on ketoshop.com, that snooze control is awesome. It has 5-HTP, it has theanine, it has melatonin. That I already have that, but that just puts you to sleep. The anti-stress is going to hit all angles. You know, it's and I think for me it'll be affordable to do. But yeah, 5-HTP, 200 milligrams. I'm not playing any games. I think it's going to be 90 pills. It's going to be very affordable. You know, if you go on Amazon right now, I mean, if you guys got time to kill, I don't mind doing this. Let's type in 200 milligram 5-HTP. Let's see how much they are. I forget how much they were. So, probably $15 to $20 for like 60 pills. I don't even know, but you know, whatever it is, it'll be comparable or a little bit cheaper. Where can you find them? You're going to find all of them on ketoshop.com, Keto Shop, or Ketogenics, like ketogenic, Ketogenics with an S.com. Go to the same website, ketoshop.com or ketogenics.com. That's the site, Keto Shop. More and more product will be added to Keto Shop soon. But I'll be blasting the crap out of this in our group once these things are live. But they'll be always on Keto Shop. So ketoshop.com, one word. Yeah, so 200 milligrams, 5-HTP. All right, so this one has 120 pills of 200 milligrams for like $29. So I think the one I'm going to do is 90. So, you know, it'll be, at the end of the day, it'll be cheaper. It won't be, you know, you're not going to spend more than $19 or $20, something like that. Here's one, 200 milligrams. Here's one. So $20, $20 for 200 milligrams. So it'll be around there. All right. Probably magnesium glycinate. I want to do a standalone on that. I think it's a good thing to have. Maybe a couple of other things. Let's see what else. But yeah, so I think this will be a good product because all walks of life have stress. I mean, I got more stress than, I used to have hair. So I think that's a universal product that we can all relate to, sort of like binge eating. Yeah, like binge eating is universal. Whenever I talk about binge eating, everyone they perk up and they want to talk. When I talk about pre-workouts and shit like that, most women zone out. They're like, I don't give a shit. So I'm not targeting that. I'm targeting the entire keto and non-keto community for this anti-stress. It's only something I thought about last week, because, I do take certain pills, and a lot of my clients, I have them take some of these nutrients to kind of help them when they're overstressed and their cortisol is out of whack. When they've been taking a lot of stimulants and fat burners, I have them come off that crap, and we bump up the aptogens, we bump up some of the, anti-cortisol. We the adrenals get a little insufficient, so we kind of play with that. This has everything in there, adrenal stuff, all the stuff. So that's why all sorts of people will benefit from this. Like I said, I want to give it to my mom and dad. I was telling them about it today. They said, hey, give it to me. I want it to be like a natural Xanax. All the ingredients you all heard of. It's nothing groundbreaking, but they're all put together, Yeah, Rachel, that HTP, we started taking that in the 90s. It was L-tryptophan. We had powder. It was disgusting. And then they said, there's other stuff called 5-HTP. So we took that instead. We used to all buy these things from a company called Beyond a Century, which was, they would make bulk powders and shit like that. And that was all that was around back then. Bulk, Beyond a Century, and some other company. I don't even know what it was. We used to get a little flyer once in a while. But back then it was different. We didn't have all these big bulk companies. But for years there was a company that I used to use that would actually make anything you wanted in a capsule. And they would tell you how many capsules. So let's say you put 9 ingredients and it would give you a quote. It would tell you how many pills you need to get one serving. And it was a fortune. Like, for instance, I sell these for, I don't know, $18 or $19 before the discounts I give you. It's 120 pills. And the reason why you're able to buy for a good price is because I buy thousands of these. But when you buy one at a time, they charge you $100 because they're only making one. So it would cost me like $100 a bottle to make my own glucose disposal agent. So I did. And it's the same exact formula that now I'm buying thousands of them, and it's affordable. So this company went out of business, but they would make your own capsules. It was phenomenal. But at one at a time, you're spending $100. It's insane. And you should only be spending maybe 20. So they went out of business, and I still have a bunch of bottles. I bought a lot of bottles. But now I'm making my own brand, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so the 5-HTP, it also helps me sleep. It's also in my sleep product. I bumped it up now because Brianna was basically telling me the dose I take, 50 milligrams, I could definitely take more than that. So I bumped it up to between 100 to 200 before each meal, and then 200 before bed. Since I only eat twice a day, or once a day, I don't take a lot of them. But I take one before I go to bed. The relaxation pill, the anti-stress pill, absolutely. If you take a sleeping pill, you definitely should combine it with that because there's nothing in there that's going to react with it. I was going to add St. John's wort, which is a phenomenal substance. And I knew when I showed Alex his response, and he said the same thing I thought. It has the most interreactions than any product on the market. So I'm not going to add St. John's wort. It can really mess up with some of the medications you're taking, but I think it's a good product, but I'm not adding it. EC stack, citrulline malate is garbage. You want L-citrulline. Now you may say, is it the same thing? No. Citrulline malate is half citrulline, half malic acid. So you have all these stupid pre-workouts with citrulline malate, which if it's 8,000 milligrams, it's really 4,000. You want L-citrulline. The malate, you're wasting your money. Beta-alanine, yeah, I mean, that's fine, but the research says, at least most of it, that you got to take it every day. It doesn't work just once, even though you get tingling. So you got to take it every day. It's like creatine. But, pre-workout, honestly, sodium, caffeine, citrulline, maybe a nitric oxide, anything that goes with nitric oxide stuff. But citrulline's good stuff. Glycerol powder is good. Everyone has this glycerol powder crap. It's a joke because you're only getting a couple of grams. It still works. Even 1 gram is okay. But all you got to do is buy liquid glycerol. That's what we used to do in the 90s, and just drink a tablespoon. That's 30 grams. That you should play with. That and some salt. You have some fun with that. But the EC stack, yeah, there's better stimulants out there that don't make your heart fall out of your chest, and they give you better focus. I like to combine theanine, teacrine. Dynamine's phenomenal. I was actually going to add dynamine to my stimulant, but it's a fortune, so it's not worth it. Dynamine is a feel-good stimulant that slowly kicks in. But ECA stack, it's got the most research. I don't really use it very often because it just jacks me the hell up, and I can't sleep. But I'm not going to be releasing all these generic products. Like, it's just not going to happen. People tell me all the time, oh, you should sell, this type of pre-workout. You should sell an intra-workout. That's already there. I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm not going to compete with these companies because they're not keto specific. I want stuff that anything I show you, like when I start showing you the powders, like for instance, this is a brand that I'm going to this company tomorrow, NutriBio. It's basically the #1 brand in the world right now. And they're like the Amazon of supplements. And not only do they make good product, they actually have their own assembly line where they don't pay someone to make product. I pay a company. They no longer do that. They make their own stuff now, and they introducing us tomorrow to their new assembly line. We're getting free product. We're actually going to make our own product. I think we're going to put our own name on it, so it's going to be fun. So NutriBio is a good company, but none of the stuff they sell is specific to keto. It's all generic shit. I mean, they sell anything from vitamin C to a pre-workout. So this is an intra-workout product that they sent me to play with. It's fine, but it's not keto specific. There's certain things that should be in here for you and me. This is for your average individual. So any label you see from me, if there are going to be 3 or 4 things in there, you're going to go, oh, that's great. I can't believe you put that there. How come no one ever does that? Because no one gives a shit about us keto people. But every label you see on mine is going to have certain things in there. You're going to say, oh, wow. Oh, this is great. Now I don't got to buy 5 different supplements. It's all there. So that's what you're going to see. Like I said, I showed you my friend's Ralph fasting fuel. This is nice stuff. He spent a fortune on this thing. It's patent pending, and I don't even know what it's patented for, but it's patent pending. And then a couple other little secret products that brands are releasing that I'm not allowed to talk about. I had to sign the non-disclosure. There's one big keto brand out there doing some groundbreaking stuff with special types of ketone-related stuff. And I'm not talking about ketosis. I'm not talking about multi-level marketing, fake bullshit. I'm talking about some wicked stuff I've seen on paper. But yeah, I'm not even allowed to talk about that stuff because I'll get sued. But yeah, so we got a lot of cool product. But those blue pills are going to be fun for us CKD guys, man. When we carb up, you're probably going to take 3 to 4 pills for up to 50 grams of carbs. And then it not only do they help the carbs get into the muscle, it helps you re-enter ketosis right after. It's a double whammy. It's such a cool product. So all you got to do is search glucose disposal agent on the internet. They've been around forever. It's probably one of the oldest. And other than pre-workouts, it has the most addictive, and fat burners, GDAs have the most addictive customer base. They buy them in droves. People just love them. It's also one of those things that you don't always feel and notice, but it works because the science is there. It just works. But I do notice because I'm pretty lean, so I see a huge difference when I do take them with carbs and when I don't. You take them about 10 to 15 minutes before a meal. That's how it works. You don't really take it with a meal. You got to get into your system for about 10 minutes before you eat your carbs. And then even on the days that you're not carbing up, maybe for 2 days post-carb, you take them with a meal, and it helps to dump a little liver glycogen and get you in ketosis faster. That's what we used to do in the 90s. We would take these pills during the carb up, and for maybe 2 days on SKD days to, hurry us back into ketosis. So if ketosis matters to you, there you go. But it's not even for ketosis. It's for shuttling nutrients into the muscle. That's what it's for. Lowers your blood glucose. It's good for cholesterol levels, AMPK promoter, autophagy promoters are in there. It's a really cool product. I wanted to release an autophagy product. But there's only so many people who know about these things, you know, so who's going to buy it? But it was going to be basically like, you know, a autophagy promoter and 4 or 5 ingredients. But that's a hard product to sell. So, you know how you promote autophagy? Exercise. Don't eat, you know. But it's almost like if you screwed up and you had something that broke your autophagy, you pop one of these pills in theory, and it's like being back into ketosis. You're, you know, pushing autophagy again. So that's kind of, in a very rough layman's way, how these things work. But, you know, if you want to research AMPK inducers and promoters. Same thing with autophagy inducers. They all kind of are interrelated. That's what's happening when we're fasting. AMPK ramps up, autophagy ramps up. They're very healthy things, okay? But Joe, man, I'm going to get you these GDAs when they're ready to go. It takes a while because I got to work on the labels. I have to get labels approved, make sure there's no claims on there that can sue me. There's a big quality. It's a pain in the ass. Like on these fish oil pills, I wanted to put down supports, you know, like anti-inflammation, which we all know omega-3s do. And they said, absolutely not. You can't do that. Can't make that claim. You're going to get sued, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, but some of these guys on the internet do that at Amazon. They said they're all ghetto crap companies that put their own label on there and print them up at a print house. And it's all unethical bullshit that they're going to get sued. So my company is completely on the up and up. We don't have anything up here that the FDA would get pissed at. So I can only say so many things. You know, I can't say take 9 pills a day during PSMF. I can't say that. They only allow so many dosages to be set on the label. There's a lot of rules that a lot of companies don't follow. So I have to follow those. On the website, I could say, hey, if you're on PSMF, take 3 pills 3 times a day. I can say that. I can't say that on here. It's really ridiculous how strict they are. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I was just doing a little work, and I was talking to the owner of Isopoofs. They're sending me some savory flavors. I think they're going to be here on the 14th. I'm not allowed to even say what they are yet, but I think those are going to be the big sellers. Because not everybody wants sweet breakfasty stuff. They want like a cheese, nachos, garlic and Parmesan, you know, stuff like that. So I guess those are kind of the flavors that I'll probably see. I only know one flavor. He didn't even tell me the other ones. So I can't even say what they are, which I don't really know why. So I'm getting those savory flavors. The other thing is those big ass boxes of Isopoofs. I don't have one here. They're massive. We're getting rid of that. I said that's enough. They're insane. So we're gonna lower them. We're gonna put them in like these are Mylar bags. These are my 250 pills. So you're gonna see them in bags like this now. 1 pound, 2 pound options. We're gonna do you see the big bag you get is huge. It's 29 servings. It's about 2 pounds. So we're gonna do, I think, 1 pound, maybe 15 serving, and a variety pack. So you don't have to go buy these big monster things because the shipping is crazy. So they're all going to come in bags like this, clear bag. You'll see the poofs. So that's going to be coming soon. Different flavors, all sorts of things. The Isopoof is actually taking off as its own brand under a brand. We might be at the Arnold Classic next year in Ohio, not just as the company who makes it, but as Isopoofs. Isopoof is now its own identity. I mean, I can't tell you how many people buy these things. So Isopoof is now going to be like its own identity. It's almost like fish oil. Like it's ketogenics, but all of a sudden fish oil took over ketogenics. But, you know, so we're going to probably have a booth, not sure yet, the Arnold Classic, just for Isopoofs. Forget about the rest of the brand. It's pretty cool. So Margaret, it's almost like I spill over too much on the carbs. I hold a little more water. I look fatter, even though I'm not fat, it's all blow. I'm not as lean and vascular. When I take the pills, it's much better. You know, it's like it's a cheat defeat. I mean, that's what people call it, but it's like damage control. That's what I see the difference. Yeah, but Julia, those boxes are huge, and they're annoying, and they're very flimsy, and when you pick them up, they're just so annoying. And they're 12 inches. They're huge. So these things are going to be smaller. They're going to be much easier to ship out because those things are like $7 a ship at our cost. That's insane. And it's not because they're heavy, because they're not. They only weigh like 1.5 pounds. It's just that they're so big. Like someone ordered 5 the other day. Most people don't order 5. They order like 2 to 3 boxes of different ones. So 5 is a hard box to ship because the post office doesn't like it. Even though it only weighs like 7 or 8 pounds, it's light. The box is too big. So you have to split up the shipment, and it's a pain in the ass. It costs too much. So these bags are a lot easier. The post office doesn't care that much about weight. I mean, it could be 20, 30 pounds. Like if you shipped a box of feathers that weigh nothing, it's too big, they won't take it. Or they're charged like $80. What else? So yeah, those poofs are going to become their own identity. Basically, its own brand inside of a brand, because they're just so popular. It's like people buy them like in droves, you know? Yeah, Matt, I used to go to the Arnold back in the day in my real meathead days when I was single, and we used to have a blast. But I have a couple of different brands out there that I'm very friendly with that either asked me to kind of help them at their booths or just chill. I don't really know which one I'm going to. I haven't gone in 15 years because it's always on the weekend of my son's birthday. This is the first year where I think it's a week later. So I'm free to go. So I'm not really sure what booth I'll be at. If I'm good, I mean, I'll probably be hanging out at one specific booth the whole time, but I'll be floating around. Maybe the poofs, I don't know. They might not even go. I don't know. There's so much going on because, you know, the owner died. So I deal with his partner, and so there's a lot of emotional stuff. So they're not even motivated to go anymore, and they have a huge following. But they might just take the poofs, and we might just make that the whole new entity, because the poofs itself, it's just, it can't even tell you how many people buy these things. It's insane. But once you eat these savory flavors, it's going to be great. Brian, yeah, you can lose 70 pounds on CKD. The reason why some people avoid that is because there's more room for error, meaning there's more room for accidents. But if you can control your intake, I mean, you know, it's not fair to heavy people to assume that they're binge eaters. So it's not fair to say, oh, no, you can't do that because you're going to binge after you eat the Fruity Pebbles and you're going to get fat. Well, that's not fair, because my buddy lost 150 pounds, and every Friday night he had whatever. He had, matter of fact, he had not just carb, chicken parm. I mean, it was just a shit meal, you know? But, you know, I basically changed my whole diet over from a cyclical ketogenic diet to basically a cyclical PSMF diet. So, you know, carb ups, and then lowish fat keto and PSMF, and then back to carbs. So instead of going carb ups and then fat and protein, it's like protein and protein. And it's just, and the longer fasts, it's magical for what it's been doing to my physique. If you've been seeing the pictures lately, I'm the lightest I've been in a long time, but I'm in shape. These fasts, they push a nice deficit, and then when I eat, it soaks everything up. It's a mind. It's really cool. I don't like to. I won't go more than 48. I did 49.5 the other day because of our schedule in the Jersey Shore. It was all messed up, but I don't really have a desire because I can't sleep. It's very hard to sleep on a fast like that, no matter what I do. And at some point, you know, I don't want to be losing muscle, and you're gonna lose muscle. Oh, my legs again? I already showed you my legs, and I don't know if I'm that tan. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna show you something funny. So I have awards from work. I have family pictures, and I have a framed Fruity Pebbles. Look at that. Look at that. That's right. Kellogg sent me my own Fruity Pebbles framed. Because I give him so much business. Yeah, so I think I've been talking too much. In Italian, they say cacchierone. I mean, you just shut the fuck up. You just talking. Yeah, Danny, ease up on the ice cream, dude. Or just freeze up some yogurt, some, you know, low-carb yogurt. You saw my legs. You want to see them again? I have to move this thing. Hold on. See? Look at that tan line. Jesus. So there's my legs. No Instagram bullshit Jeremy filter. That's my leg with bad lighting and not even flexed very well because I'm standing on my toes so you can see it. Are you happy now, Carol? What else? I think that's it. I'm trying to think if I have any other cool things to show you here. These companies send me shit all the time. Oh, this one here, yeah. Hold on a second. Like, they send me these samples all the shit time. It's like, I have so much crap. Yeah, so that flavor that I showed you guys today, that raspberry, what is it, raspberry banana? Holy shit. I couldn't believe what it tasted like. I was like, oh my God, I just want to drink a gallon of this stuff. And I was telling Carol, I can imagine people are going to put it in like their drinks, like alcohol drinks. It's so refreshing. Never heard of that flavor. So raspberry banana for this one particular product, that's going to be the flavor. If I do another flavor, I want to do almost like a Mountain Dew flavor. This is not Mountain Dew drink. It's my wife got it for me. It's like chapstick and I don't know. But it's a Mountain Dew can of it. So I want to get like a greenish Mountain Dewy-ish type of flavor color. That's going to be around, you know. Yeah, Danny, legs. Here's the thing with legs. And here's a trick I can tell you. Legs are phenomenal for depletion because they're a huge body part. They're phenomenal the next day after you carved up. And if you ever have a bad accident, I always go do legs the next day. Because I'm walking around like a zombie. I'm burning through that glycogen again, the liver. So legs. Legs before you eat, legs after you eat. Because they're huge and it takes so much out of you. It's the only body part that I want to throw up on. So if I ever eat shit, I go do legs the next day. I always do that. But yeah, that flavor is ridiculous. I never heard of such a thing, raspberry banana. So Lyle's PSMF. So I was doing it before I met Lyle, and I was doing PSMF before he wrote about it. You know, it's really simple. It's low fat, low carbs, and extremely high protein. I mean, just, you know, get the book. It's like $29, you know. But PSMF and Lyle's diet, it's the same thing. It is what it is. It's a protein-sparing modified fast. Lyle's book is called the Rapid Fat Loss Handbook, but it's based on PSMF, you know? So it's the same thing. He just has it more structured. When we did PSMF in the 90s, we didn't have all these Cat 1, Cat 2 protocols. We didn't, matter of fact, we didn't even do these refeeds much. There was just a couple of days of pushing a deficit with PSMF, you know, which I do now, which it's phenomenal. You know, you can either fast or you can do a PSMF, and I guarantee both of them are pushing the same level of autophagy if you give a shit about that stuff. You know, caloric restriction is just as good as starving yourself for autophagy, and you don't lose muscle. Exercise is the biggest promoter of autophagy, bigger than starving yourself, because at some point you tap out and there's a point of diminishing returns. Very rarely a point of diminishing returns when you're working out. Yeah, so the Rapid Fat Loss Handbook is basically PSMF. It's built off that with a lot more structure around it, a lot more science, because he doesn't have a life. He just researches all the time, and thank God for that, because if it wasn't for people like him, we wouldn't know much. But yeah, I more do random PSMF days, lowish fat keto, and then carbs. So I don't go from carbs right back to high fat, high protein. Never like that. I feel gross. But yeah, that's the best diet. It's the nuclear warhead of diets, in my opinion. It's just it's a pretty damn good diet, and you sweat your ass off with all that protein. So yeah, so on the 13th, if whoever missed it, I'm going to announce a product for a keto low carb company that's releasing a new line of their certain things. And then on the 14th, we're going to have a giveaway for the new line of stuff. I'm the only one announcing it. They're not even announcing it to their ads on the internet, to the stores. I'm actually doing it before the stores know about it. So you guys are going to get first dibs on it, and you're going to get a giveaway. I think there's maybe like 7 of them. So you got to get 7 flavors. And then on the 15th will be the official, hey guys, let's start working on the next contest. Submit the pictures, email me, blah, 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 stuff like that, you know? Yeah, Gary, it works great. I used to eat, look, when I was a meathead, I used to eat at least 6 times a day, maybe more. So you're talking on average about 45 meals a week. I'm lucky if I eat 11 meals a week now. And I'm in much better health because of that, in shape. And I don't see any problems with muscle. I mean, I was a lot bigger back then because I was stuffing myself a hell of a lot more with food. I don't eat that many calories. But, you know, this whole bro science nonsense about muscle. Yeah, you will lose muscle if you go too long. I mean, I don't like anything over 24, even 48 hours. I'm not happy with that. But the way I eat after makes up for it. You know, I average about 250 grams of protein a day at least. And there's certain days where I go bananas. And I put way too much protein powder in my yogurt. Sean, it's basically a before and after contest. If you search the hashtag in our group, hashtag November 28th challenge or November 28th reveal, something like that, you'll see some of the talk. We do these a couple of times a year. This one's different. There's a shit ton of free prizes. A male and a female winner, $3,000 to $5,000 worth of prizes each of free product. But I'll announce it on the 15th of this month. It'll give about 2 weeks for people to decide if they want to sign up and be part of it. Doesn't cost a dime. And then probably officially start it like the end of the month. Because I wanted to start in August because it ends November 28th, which is Thanksgiving. So maybe the 29th of August is a Thursday. So maybe that'll start it, and then it ends the 28th of November. So you're talking, 3 months. That's a good amount of time, to get yourself in shape. Most people are going to dick around the first 4 to 6 weeks, and then they're going to kick it up a notch. That's kind of what I do. The last month is when everyone's doing PSMF. Trust me. But, before and after pictures. And that's basically the contest. I don't really care about how much weight you lost. You can always tell me at the end, but it's visual. It's whoever looks better before and after. Get a tan, get good lighting, get good angle. Do whatever you got to do. Stick your belly. You've seen before and after pictures. That's all we want. The only difference is you see all these people with their keto transformation. The only difference is you're going to get a legit newspaper, probably the USA Today, dated some point in this month that I can verify that. And that's the only difference. So you're going to do no shirt front, no shirt left, no shirt right. The women will probably wear, sport bra, whatever. And the people that don't want to take pictures, then you can't be eligible for all these big prizes. But there will be a drawing at the end for like a couple $100 worth of supplements. So you'll still get in it. If you sign up for that, you'll still be a part of the contest. You'll still be motivated to work on something. Okay. 24 pounds. Yeah, man. Water, glycogen will do that to you. So my mouth is dry. I got to go upstairs. I got to get some Gatorade Zero. And then we'll talk soon. All right. Any other questions, just post them up in the group. But it's going to be fun, this contest. A lot of free shit, and you don't have to buy anything. And when you do buy something, you're going to get 15 and 20% off discounts. So what the hell? It's a win-win-win-win-win for you. It's not like those other keto freaking, everyone's charging you something and it's all about money. I just want to give you free shit. Like I said the last time, I'm a real estate broker by trade. When I first got into the business almost 20 years ago, the owner of my company, big company, said, we don't sell houses, we build relationships. And that's how I am with at least my keto community. The supplements is a fun side thing. I mean, shit, it makes a shit ton of money. I never really expected it to. But that was more fun. I just did it on a whim. And, but it's not all about money with that. I want people to be happy. So that's why I'm always making them really cheap and inexpensive. But now it's time to really put out some really cool product that you guys are going to love. And it's going to kill the sales of these shysters that are selling shit for like $50 that cost them like $4. Oh, it makes me sick. So I'm going to put their products out of business because I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of them raping you guys, and I hate to use that word, of your money for a $4 product, and they're charging you $40 to $50. It's just, it just makes me nauseous. So I won't do that to you. Of course, I'm going to make money. I don't do this for free, but I'm not gonna, you know, rip you off. That's basically what I'm saying, you know. So I'm going to sign off. I think my kids are probably wondering what the hell's going on. And a couple of days I'll be back on, and then I'm going to make the announcement on the 13th. So the 13th is the new product line that a low-carb food-related company is doing. No one else but me is going to announce it. And then on the 14th, we have a giveaway for the new products, 7 new products that they have. And on the 15th, then I'll really write out, here's our contest, here's how you enter. It's pretty simple. That's it. So I hope you got a good view and fun looking at my legs. I know Carol likes my legs. You know, it's always good to take like a real picture. That's not even a picture. Like, you know, you see my pictures on Instagram, and I filter them a little bit because there's always shadows and you can't see my muscles. So I do lighten them up so you can see my muscles better. And I know certain people who take the filter to another level, Jeremy. But, you know, you take a picture of my leg like this, you can't fake this. And there's bad lighting in here. You know, you can't fake this leg. You know, it doesn't even look that good, but you can't fake that. Like, there's no Instagram filter in my room. The lighting sucks. So, you know, you want to really man up, everybody, with these silly selfies on Instagram. Show me a candid selfie right now. That's what I do. You know, like, I'm afraid to make a bicep pose because I don't know what it looks like, but I'll do one for you. See, not too bad, right? See, there's no light. Not too bad. You know? So there's no filter. So we know people say, ooh, no filter? Bullshit. There's nothing here. I wish I had a filter. You know? So I think that's about it. Carol, you have no idea, in the gym, like I told you, people bust my balls because I tell them I only weigh like 173 pounds. They go, and how tall are you? I say almost 5'10". They're like, then you probably don't do legs. You have no legs. You're always wearing sweatpants. I literally pull them down and they're like, oh, what the fuck? And they never bother me ever again. So I love doing that shit because they automatically think you don't have any legs. And then I completely embarrass them because 99% of the planet can't even touch my legs. 99% of the planet. And I have bad knees. I need knee replacement. Knee replacement. And I work out at Planet Fitness. And I have legs like that. And they shrink a lot from the cardio. I have no ass. I used to have great ass. Now I got this disease. It's called noacetol. Noacetol is a very bad disease I'm trying to get rid of. But my quads shrunk. I mean, they're lean, but they shrunk. I mean, they were huge. I couldn't wear boxer briefs because they were too tight. I don't do calves because genetically they're big, and I can't wear dress socks, so I can't do my calves. And I feel like a douche if I'm going to try to stand up and show them to you because I don't even know how to do that, you know. But I'll try because I'm a douche and I don't care. So hold on, I'm going to break something. All right, here we go. See, I can't do them; they'll get too big. So they're lean, you know. But if I do calves, they get too big, you know. Danny, mostly leg presses with feet very close together. I lift my butt off the platform, so I slide up the back. For my whole life, I kept my feet super close and very slow. I mean, each set takes me about 50 seconds. Okay, so that's, and I'm fried. Then I'll get on to the Smith and I'll do front squats. Front squats are life, bro. Front squats are king, but they suck on the Smith because you really can't do it the way you're supposed to. And I have shoulder problems, so it hurts my shoulders. So it's like, I'm only doing 135-pound front squats. I can't, it kills me, you know. But leg presses, bro. Feet close together, like this. And on the back, I don't sit on the floor of the machine. My ass slides up about 4 or 5 inches. And I just alternate high and low on my feet, but my feet are always close together. That's just always how I've done it, you know. Brian, yeah, I'm going to be 46. Oh, my glutes. Carol, no, my ass it looks like I have those shredded flank steak ass lines. Like, not as good as Mark. Oh, my God, that kid's ass. I have those shredded lines. But, you know, I used to have a bubble butt from squatting back in the day, but I don't really squat. But I had an ass on me back in the day. But not anymore. This is getting out of hand with some of the shit I'm saying. So, and I don't even drink. Imagine I was drinking, but I'm going to have a little Coke Zero decaf right now. And then we'll talk soon. So anything else that pops up, you can always annoy Carol. Bother Jeremy with his Instagram filter. I mean, I think he's white, but he looks like he's Arabic lately with that freaking Instagram. But hey, I don't know nothing, you know? Yeah, Gary, front squats are life, bro. My legs get so warm. You can touch the heat on my quads through my sweatpants. It's the coolest feeling. It's the coolest feeling. I love front squats. I have a love-hate with them because it hurts the bar over here because I have torn everything. It hurts. So, but I love doing front squats as much as I love doing arms and chest because my legs, it's so hot and full of blood. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. So, all right, so I'm out. I don't know what's going on upstairs, but as soon as, hold on. Ugh. Sorry about that, I lost you. But yeah, a couple days I'll make some announcements. We'll go from there. And then anything else, just post them up in the group. Yeah, Ken, if I drank, I'd be a fucking mess. I never really drank. I take a drink of like a girly drink, like a amaretto sour, and I'm on the floor. Like I got no tolerance. None at all. I have just no tolerance. So, all right, so I'm going to peace out. I'm sweating down here. I'm going to take a shower. You got to chew a couple 100 pieces of gum. And that's it. All right, boys and girls, we'll talk soon.